friends. Today's lesson is going to be a lot of fun. We are going to have a lesson that has math in it, has counting, it has letter recognition, it has patterning, it has us using scissors and coloring. I know, seems like a lot, but I think you guys will be fabulous with it. So, these are the supplies we're going to need. You will need one piece of white paper. I have a couple there in case I make a mistake. I hope I don't. You will need a pair of scissors. You will need either a black crayon or a black marker. Your choice. Or if you have paint, you could use paint. But you will still need either a black crayon or a black marker. When I teach this lesson in the classroom, I do have my students use paint. But we're not in the classroom. We're at my kitchen table, and I have no paint at the house. So I think I'm going to use markers. So you get to choose crayons or markers. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but you will need scissors. Okie dokie? Okay, now go get whatever you're going to use and come right back. Okay, you ready to go? How many colors of markers do I have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. I'm using 3 markers. That is because when I'm done with this final project, I'm going to be making an A, B, C pattern. Can you believe it? You can make a pattern of your choice. You can either make an A, B pattern, or an A, B pattern, or an A, B, B pattern. Your choice. So here we go. First thing we're going to do is to take our paper. I got a little bit of water. I tried painting with a marker earlier, did not work. So take your paper and we are going to fold it. Now, when you fold it, you need to make sure that the corners meet and the corners meet here. And see how it's kind of poofy right here? Go like this, press down, slide it over, slide it across. If it's not a perfect fold, where it doesn't look like a book, that's okay. Don't worry. It will work out just fine. Now you can tell we have a nice rectangle. We're going to fold it again. I take this side and I bring it all the way to here, matching my corners up the best I can. There's my poof. Press down, slide, press down, slide. We're not done. Fold it one more time. This time it's going to be trickier because our paper is thicker. So, go over, match corner to corner, go to the middle, press down and slide. Okay, you ready to see some magic? I took that one piece of paper and guess how many little rectangles I made. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rectangles out of one piece of paper. Say, whoa. Now, I'm going to take my markers and I'm going to use each box as a different color. So, this one might be my purple box. This might be my green box. Stay there. This would be my blue box. And so if I'm keeping my pattern going, what color will this box be? Yeah, you're right. It would be purple. And then green and blue and then purple and then green. So you get to decide on the pattern you want to use. Okay? So I'm going to color all 8 of my rectangles in, and then I will join you again. Okay, get your crayons ready, or your markers, or your paint. Get your hand ready, and go. Okay, so my paper is done. I did my best job making sure all the white went away, but it was pretty hard to do that with a fine tip marker. If I were to do this again, I would use a very thick marker. You have more space to make for the ink to go, but I don't have it here. Now, you have another choice. We are going to be drawing circles, and we do not want itty bitty little circles. We want good sized circles. So there will be a circle on your learning menu if you want to print it off, and then you can cut it out. If not, no worries. I will show you what to do. Taking another piece of paper, you are going to draw a circle. Now, you want to make sure that the circle isn't too big or too small. Like 3 little bears, you want to make sure it's just right. So I'm going to put it on top of my paper so I know how wide I can make this circle. So starting at the top, as always, make this circle as big as I can. That's the size of a circle you want for today's lesson. And I think it will fit. So now I will cut it out, and I will use this circle as my template, and it will help me cut out more circles. I'm doing my best job. I'm not bubble cutting. I'm going as close to my line as I possibly can. Ta-da! This. Now I will take my circle and place it right there. Taking my black crayon, I will trace. And does it have to be perfect? Say goodness no. As long as I do my very best. Let's see. Oh, what a lovely circle. I'll do it again. I will draw a circle in all 8 boxes. Ready? Go. Okay, so how'd you do? As you can tell, mine are not perfect. This one, oops, I didn't even finish it there. Yeah, they're not all perfect, and that's just fine. Next, I will cut them out. I find it easier if I cut the rectangles into smaller pieces. That works good for me. Maybe it will work good for you as well. So just again, taking your time, going slow, do your very best. If I'm going too fast, please go ahead and put this video on pause. See the scraps? Don't throw them away. We might use them. Putting my circle in a tidy pile. Okay, so once again, we're going to cut all 8 circles out. Okay, are you ready? I'll see you when I'm done. How'd you do cutting your 8 circles? Now, I just realized I forgot to mention we will need glue for this lesson. You can use glue stick or white glue, or even you can use tape. It all works. And if you don't have any of that, we'll figure something out. So now what we're going to do, you You need to put your thinking cap on. Make sure it's on your head nice and tight. Buckle it under your chin because you need to figure out how many letters in your name. Say, oh, that's what we're doing. Yes, we are figuring out how many letters there are in your name. Now, I could do Lulu because I always do Lulu, but I think I want to do a name that has more than 4 letters. I could do Casey, Oliver, my first name Jennifer. I think I will do Oliver because I've not done him this year. So let me get my pattern. Green, blue, purple, green, blue, purple. Okay. Now if you're like our Christopher or anybody, I don't think anybody in our class has more than 8 letters in their name. If you do, maybe you can use your nickname or you can make more circles. So Oliver, O-L-I-V-E-R. Okay, so Oliver has 1, O, L, 2, I, 3, V, 4, E, 5, R. 6 letters in his name. Don't throw these away. We need one for Ed. Oh, we'll see. So here I go. I'm going to take my glue stick or tape or white glue, and I don't want to use a lot of glue. And I'll use this paper as a mat so I don't get glue all over my kitchen table. And I will put, I like having that little bit of blue there. It's very much like Eric Carle. I will put a little glue right there, not a lot. I will stick this on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Next, I will put a little bit of glue. I'm going to move him down here. I don't want this in a perfect little line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move it down some. Little bit, I'm going to readjust this. I want the extra color on this circle to show. Because again, it's very much how Eric Carle, the author who wrote The Grouchy Ladybug and The Very Hungry Caterpillar and some other wonderful books, he would leave the other colors unmixed. And I think that just adds a lovely element to his art. Purple, green, blue, purple, green. Let's get a little bit of glue. So I just covered it up, okay. And there. Can you tell what we're making? We're making, well, it will be a caterpillar. But now I need to write the letters of his name. So for Oliver, the first sound in his name is ah, O. I'm writing that O as big as I can. Write your first letter as big as you can. Then I have an L. I'm writing mine all in uppercase. All. It's a bossy R. You do not even hear that E. Oliver. Now, I think my caterpillar looks okay, but it's missing a head. And I happen to have 2 extra circles. I don't need to stick with the pattern for the head. I think I will choose the green because it's lighter and I can add more details that way. Not a lot of glue. I didn't put glue over the entire circle, just a smidge right there. I'll put it up like that. Okay, now I need to give some details to this caterpillar. Oliver needs antennae, so perhaps I will take from my scrap pile, I will cut one long piece. That one's kind of crooked, so I'll cut it there. So there's a nice long piece. And, oh good, I can get 2 pieces that long. Guess what they will be? So watch this. I'm taking this long, skinny piece and I'm going to roll it. This is so good for your fine motor skills. Could be a little difficult, so if it's hard, take a breath. You can do it. Let's see if I can even do it. Rolling. Oh, there we go. Once you get it rolling, it kind of works. You could accordion fold. I probably should have done them all together, but there we go. And where's my second one? I like to start with the biggest end or the widest end. Makes it a lot easier to roll. Roll, 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 or accordion, fold, fold, fold. Whatever you would like to do. For the details, I'm only offering you suggestions. You can do whatever details you want to do. Okay, so I'm going to glue my antennae on to my very hungry caterpillar. And I just got glue all over my hand, and that's okay. It's glue, it'll wash off. But I'm not going to wash my hands until I'm completely done. There we go. Okay, how's he look so far? I think he needs eyes. I could cut eyes out of the paper and glue them on, or I could take my crayon and draw them, which is what I'm doing. Not going to give him maybe I will give him a nose. And then a lovely smile because he is a happy caterpillar right now. Okay, so we need legs. Now, true or false? A caterpillar has 10,000 legs. Say goodness no. A caterpillar has 18 legs. Nope. A caterpillar has 6 legs because even though it is a larva, it is still an insect. And you can't really tell on this, but the larva of a butterfly still has 3 body parts. The head, the thorax, and an abdomen. So we're going to put our legs up here. Maybe here and here. And his abdomen would be, maybe the last circle would be his abdomen. So I will put maybe, goodness, I'll put one here, one there. That's 4, 5, 6, okay? Add your legs. They can be, you can cut them out of the paper and glue them on. However you want to add your legs. Okay, so my Oliver caterpillar is done. I cannot wait to see what you create and all the lovely details you add. You could have a spiky caterpillar with spikes all around him, or you can make him fuzzy, however you want to make your caterpillar. Okay, so I will see you next time. Bye.